stuffing baskets today. She's still at it. And Becky and Maxine and Darlene and Jennifer and Diane and who am I missing? Was that it? And of course, yeah. So we had a lot of fun today, and it's going to be a blast Saturday night. So without taking any further of your time, I'm happy to introduce to you candidate Dr. Jon Peterson.
Good evening. I want to be a rule follower, but I'm going to break the rules just a little bit because I don't believe in starting a rehearsal by talking. So as you're able, please stand. We'll warm up, and then I'll introduce myself. We're going to start this by humming, nice and easy. When you get to the neck, you can bring it up and pull an imaginary imaginary string out of the crown of your head. We are made breathing well. We are made in alignment, and somehow we just managed to mess that up after a stressful day. So let's try to relax. And we're going to use the same two vowels. Dee do, dee do, dee. Dee do, dee do, dee. Yes. Dee do, dee do, dee. All right, we're gonna get crazy here, and you can write off this crazy man after out of here. All right. A few pants like a puppy dog. I'll call that puppy dog articulation or diaphragmatic articulation. And that's what we're after on this exercise, all right? We want to feel a pulse down here like you do when you're panting like a dog. All right? Dee do, dee do, dee. Try it. Dee do, dee do, dee. Yes, good job. Dee do, dee do, dee. Dee do, dee do, dee. Good. You notice some, not all of us, some of you are doing it wonderfully. Some of us are going dee do, and our mouth and our jaw are contorting like a gymnast, all right? Keep the space all the time. Dee do, dee do, dee. Even though we're singing short. Ready? Now. Dee do, dee do, dee. Yes. Dee do, dee do, dee. 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 Before the state fair for 5 days, and we rehearse until no end, and they perform for 18 days during the fair. So that's a little something outside the immediate community that I enjoy doing. We just had our reunion concert this past weekend, and we had about half the choir show up. We had 200 youth in the summer. We had almost 100 this past weekend. So it's been a real privilege of a week for making choral this is just the exclamation point to this past week. So thank you for having me. My wife and I have been in Canton for 3 years. This is home. This is where we are and love it. We're excited about the prospect of working with you. And we have a 5-year-old boy, Ian, who thinks he's 15. And we also know that we have another one on the way who is a boy. So it's exciting. And Ian comes to concerts. He's nice. He's quiet. He's a good concert. Tonight, I just ask that I thank you for already indulging me with some of the strange moves and all that, and getting outside the comfort zone. I know that you're with Lauren. So Lauren and I are actually driving to Chicago tomorrow together for a conference. So it'll be fun. We'll talk all about you. Good stuff. Tonight, let's start with the Mozart, please. Now that remember what it was. And this is Deanna Parks. Deanna, I got to collaborate with her only briefly at Malone. The many hats that she wears. She collaborates for many of our voice students and instrumentalists at Malone. And she's missing an executive board meeting for Junior League tonight. So she's either crying or smiling. Sit up nice and tall, standing from the waist up. Let's see how we do. Beautiful reading. I'm not sure how many of you have performed this before or not, but I feel that Mozart wrote this in a feeling of two, because the harmonies just change. Twice in the bedroom instead of once, so that might have been a new experience for you rather than going in 4. Thank you for indulging me on that one. Repeat after me, and we're going to inflect the text a little bit. Oh! Good. I'm originally from Texas. I got out there as quickly as possible because I don't like Ave. Okay? Oh. Excellent. And then the second time we say it, we're reiterating the same word, hail, hail, right? Let's bring some different character to it. So the first time, oh, oh, try it. I heard a nasty little vey over here. Watch it. And. Can we sing it with that kind of inflection? All right. Right where you're coming. 1 and 2. Kelsey's heard this before, I'm sorry. We can program a computer these days to play every note with exact intonation, exact rhythm. It'd be perfect, but not human, right? That was beautifully human, all right? So every note you sing, regardless of the piece, sing it that way. That's gorgeous. Now our S was a little, so let's clean that up a little bit. We're going to put the S on actually the like a quarter rest on beat, little beat 4, all right? Chord. Try it now. Chorus. Can you take your finger in the air and we're going to paint that S like pointillism, all right? So chord. All right. E, and. Excellent. Now, repeat after me. And everyone, we need to do this. We say this word. Long on that tail a little bit, all right? It means cross, regardless of your faith tradition. It's not a pleasant thing that the cross is, right? I mean, bad stuff happens on it, all right? So, paint what that cross is, all right, by the harshness of the K, all right? And one, and. Good, now flip the R, you got it. Sometimes what you're going to need, and we'll use our legs in just a minute, I promise, is to breathe in through the cruce space you need, even though you don't need it on the E. The E needs a little bit more space to keep it ready for the cruce. Okay? Join them, please. We're going to start looking at that. Yeah, that's what I get for, bottom of page 2, second bar. 1 and 2. It's the same puppy dog feel, right? Right, 1 and 2. It got chamber choir today, Kelsey. All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna pick on you guys for a minute. I pick because I love. Top of 4, bar 30, circle 30. Do we have? I think we have the same edition of this now. Yeah. Thank you for sending. Thank you for sending it to me because mine had different page numbers. We'd be all over the place. So bar after 30. Here we go. 1 and 2. You know when you put the needle on the turntable before it's up to speed. Stop. We had a little bit of turntable syndrome. Okay. So the turntable is your breath, right? And that is already spinning before you put the needle on. The needle is your sound. Okay? So let the air flow going through your body, relaxing before you even make this sound. I'm going to give you 2 counts, not because you need it, but because we're going to breathe during that entire time. All right? Air out. 1 and 2. Can you sing this on? Same idea, sing it on needy me. Forget the words for a second. Needy me. Some of us are swallowing this sound. First, knee, a little bit forward, right knee. 1, breathe in. that in the time capsule, bring it back every time, okay? With text, same feeling though, all right? 1, 2. Breathing, air out. Breathe in through your nose, and 2. Same note, yeah? Let's sing ah on an A. Sorry, so far away from you. And. Let's do a ya, ya, and. Now just start on the ah with that feel, and. I'd pay money for that, okay? Women, let's go back to 30. Esto nobis. Gentlemen, shaped just like that. Okay? That kind of space. 1 and 2. Gentlemen, breathing. We have a little pray gustado. Pray. Everyone try that? Ratos avrenges. Pray gustado. Esto nobis, 1, 2, and. sing and tune and will be understood. Okay? All right, so let's say muse together. And muse. All right, I know it sounds formal. It won't sound all that formal out to an audience. Okay. Just to show of hands, how many people have sung this before, so I know how much reading we're doing. All right, so it's new to a lot of us, yes? Excellent. We're going to start resting our voice after that beautiful run through Mozart. We're going to speak just very lightly and as high as you can in your voice. Okay? I know us manly men really don't. Nice and high in your voice. We're going to speak in rhythm. Okay? Sopranos, we begin. You come it on 2, 2, and 1. I got a roll up in the kingdom, ain't that and sopranos. Tenors. And gonna shoulder up on my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus. Ain't that good news? Good news. There's a little fermata right there, right? Okay, good, excellent. A few. I'm scared to have you do too many markings because I know this is on your next concert, following the silence, but I don't want to lower that to change things, but he can live with it. Sopranos, bottom of the first page. We're going to go ahead and cut that high note off altogether to give you a little breath before you go back to I Got a Crown in a second. Okay? Good news. Yeah? All right. Tenors and basses, same thing, last measure of the first page. Cut that last quarter note off. You'll be feeling 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and zip. Right on the beat. Okay. All right. Cross, bottom of 4. This is the second system of 4, first part. Everyone is going to be off on 2. Cross, cross. Tenors, I'm doing your rhythm there, but cross, God, yeah. Then we have good news, good news. Lift between each of those, but zip between it. Yeah. Speaking one last time, we'll add some pitch. And 1. And zip. Lay down this world, gonna shoulder up on my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus. Ain't that good news? Good news. You got it. With pitch, just sopranos. You know what? We all sing this at one time or another. Let's all sing it in your own octave. You don't have to do it up there. I got a roll if you want to. All right. I got a crowd. 1, 2, and 1. I got a crowd in the kingdom, ain't that good news? I got a crowd in the kingdom, ain't that good news? I'm gonna take on this world, gonna shoulder up on my cross, gonna take it home to my Jesus. Ain't that good news? Good news. You'll have some form of that tune many times in this piece, yeah? All right, and be sure that the tight over note is cut off, yeah? Good news. I got a crown. Yeah? All right, just sopranos by yourselves. And parts. Yes. And zip. There we go. This camera's on them, yeah? Okay? And, but we need to be articulate. You see those accents over it? Ain't of that. Ain't of that. Puppy dog. Yeah, that's why we did that, all right? Puppy dog. Again, for your pitches. A 2 and 1. Ain't of that. Again, 2 and 1. Ain't of that. 2 and 1 and 2. And you know a little trick anytime you have that going on, what the altos have? They don't change syllables, but they have an accent in the middle of the same syllable. You can cheat a little bit, go into the audience, will hear it, put a little H in front of the new syllable. Good news. It'll bring the accent out and you'll be more likely to be right on the edge, all right? Let's try that again. Going on. Tenors, we will go on this time, all right? 2 and 1. 1 and 2. And 7. Page 3. Last measure of 3 with the tenors. And you go right on the page turn. Hey, that good news, I'm gonna lay down right and 1. Hey, that good news, and lay down his word. Lift. Take it home, Jesus, say that good news, good news. Good. Instead of Jesus. Jesus. It's all, but it's less emphasized. Yeah? Jesus. Let's put it together. Sopranos. How do you feel about reading on? All 4 parts? All right. Beginning. 2 and 1.
Tenors and altos, just tenors and altos right now. Top of 5. 2 and 1.
doesn't go where you want it to go, does it? Tenors? All right. One note at a time, and. Now just sing. Let it go. All right. If it's the wrong note, it's the wrong note. But sing healthily and freely. All right. And. That's it. Good. Excellent. All right. Okay. Tenor, sopranos, join us, please. Top 6. First bar. I'm gonna lay. 2 and 1. That's why we're rehearsing you guys together right now, okay? Gonna shoulder up, top of the page. 2 and 1. Side ball, 1 and. Preach it. All right, cool. Take a seat. Sopranos and basses. Sopranos, you haven't used your legs quite yet. Basses. Let's stand. Top of 5, last bar. You got 2 accents there. You got this puppy and you got this puppy. Which one's stronger? Puppy A or puppy B? B. B. All right. So, good news. Good news. All right. Whatever pitch you're on. All right. Basses. 2 and 1. Good news. That's the success of your fundraising this weekend. Like I said, we're in Chicago.